Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we're going to look on how you can import or export currency in and out of Kenya. Down here we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website page, where we have given you more detailed information on how you can go about the importation and exportation of currencies in and out of Kenya. And on the right hand side of our screen we have included a select language option, which you can choose the language which is easy for you to comprehend or understand, and by choosing that language, all the information on our wiki procedure website page will be translated into that to the language of your choice, and you'll be able to read through the information with ease. Additionally, you can easily revert back to English by just clicking on English again. Additionally, we've included links to the passenger declaration form, which is the form which is used to declare the amount of currency you want to import or export in and out of Kenya. And we are going to go through this form and see how you're supposed to fill it, where you're supposed to submit it, and we are going to do this as we move on with the presentation. But before we move on with the presentation, I urge you to click the subscribe button and click the like button so you can get even notifications when we upload new content on our wiki procedure website page. So let's continue on with our presentation. And the list of items which we are going to cover in this session include the need for currency importation and exportation, the eligibility criteria, the required documents, steps to follow while making the applications, fees, validity period, processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how you can go about importation and exportation of currency in and out of Kenya. So welcome to our presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. Need for currency importation or exportation. By making this declaration of currency importation and exportation, residents and non-residents are able to import and export local and foreign currencies into and out of Kenya to meet their personal, business and miscellaneous expenses. The eligibility criteria is as follows. Non-residents may import and export local and foreign currency without restrictions, but amount exceeding US dollars 10,000 must be declared. The second eligibility criteria is that residents may import and export up to Kenya shillings 500,000 into Kenya. No restrictions apply to foreign currencies. However, foreign currencies exceeding US dollars 10,000 must be declared at the customs office. The required documents include a valid passport and the duly filled form F88, which is the passenger declaration form. Steps to follow in making the application. First of all, let's mention that persons living or entering Kenya are permitted to take from or bring into the country up to Kenya shillings 500,000, and foreign currencies may be imported or exported without restrictions, but amount exceeding US dollars 10,000 must be declared at the customs office. And this application, you need to note, can only be done in person, and there are two types of application. You can apply for importation of currencies into Kenya, or you can apply for the exportation of currencies from Kenya. So let's look at the importation of currencies into Kenya. Residents and non-residents are required to declare the amount of currencies they have on them once they have entered into Kenya from any point of entry. The permissible amount of Kenyan currency one can import it to Kenya without declaration is up to Kenya shillings 500,000, and if you're carrying any amount in excess of this, you should approach the customs office to make a declaration. Similarly, foreign currencies may be imported into Kenya without restrictions. However, amounts exceeding 10,000 US dollars must be also declared at the customs office. And at the customs office, you will be given a passenger declaration form which you're supposed to fill and submit. You will also be required to submit your valid passport with the declaration form. And once you've made the declaration, you'll be granted pass into the country with the amount which you have declared. Steps to follow when exporting currencies from Kenya. Also, residents and non-residents are required to declare the amount of currencies they have on them before they leave Kenya from any point of entry. Residents may export up to 500 Kenya shillings to cover expenses upon re-entry into Kenya, and no restrictions apply for foreign currencies. Non-residents may export local and foreign currencies without restrictions. However, for amounts equivalent to $5,000 or more, residents and non-residents need to hold documents indicating the source and the purpose of this amount. Therefore, if you're holding this amount, you should visit the customs office at any point of exit to make a declaration of the amount you are holding. Here, you'll be given a passenger declaration form which is required to fill and submit. You'll also be required to submit documents indicating the source and the purpose of the amount you're holding, and also submit your valid passport. Once the customs office verifies your documents, you'll be granted an exit pass out of the country. So let's just have a quick look at the passenger declaration form from F88. And this form must be completed by all passengers prior to their arrival and presented to the custom officials at the point of entry. And now here you are supposed to fill in your names, your nationality, date of arrival, and which country you're arriving from. And at the point number 6, now here is where now you're supposed to declare the amount of money if it's exceeding $10,000. So if it is exceeding, you're supposed to declare and give details of the money, while you are carrying that money, the purpose. And after you have filled this form, you can submit it at the customs office. And more information has been given about importation of currencies on this form, so you can also read through the explanatory notes to get more information. And once you have filled this form, you're supposed to submit it, and you'll be granted entry or exit in or out of Kenya. So let's move on. No fees is charged for importation, and the validity period is forever. The processing time is immediate, and the office location of the Customs Service Department is the head office is located at the Kenya Revenue Authority, Times Tower in Haile Selassie Avenue, Nairobi, Kenya. And you can also visit them through their website of www.kra.go.ke. Other information is that it is strictly forbidden to bring in or take out of Kenya take out of Kenya foreign currencies through airmail or through parcels. So thank you for watching, and I will urge you once again to go to our YouTube page, hit the like button if you've liked this video, and hit the subscribe button. If you have any queries, you can just go through our Wikiprocedure website page, and we have given detailed information about how to go about the application process, both for importation of currencies into Kenya and exportation out of Kenya. We have also given you more information which may help, and external links to other websites where you can get more information about the application process. So once again, to recap, download this form, the passenger declaration form, fill in your details, declare the amount of cash you have if you have more than $10,000, and state the purpose of the amount, and submit this form to the customs office together with your valid passport, and you will be granted permission to enter or exit in and out of Kenya. So once again, thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your quest to import or export currencies in and out of Kenya. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend about Wikiprocedure, and you can browse through our content. We have different procedures about different things all across the globe, and you can get more information about importation and exportation, not only of currencies but other goods and other items on our Wikiprocedure website page. So all the best. Thank you for watching.